Hi guys, it's Jessica again, and I'm here with a makeup work tutorial. So I am, excuse me, I'm getting ready to go to work, and this is my everyday makeup for work, because I work in a professional setting. So I don't go in very glamorous. I just cover up the dark circles and do all that jazz. My brows are growing in, so I do have to go clean them up a little bit. But yeah, so if you are interested in watching something like this and you think you would benefit from it, just stay tuned. Awesome. Thanks. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is prime my face, and I do two steps. I use the Scandinavia, the makeup primer setting spray. It's oil control because I am very oily around my T-zone. Like, not really up here or anything. I'm just really oily around my nose, and it's terrible. I hate it. So what I do, I just shake it really good. And I'm sorry if you hear background noise. It's just my fan because it's really hot in my room. I'm just going to shake it. And then I'm just going to spray like 4 times. Or 6. Whatever. So I'm going to let that dry, and then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to apply my Makeup Forever Step 1 Mattifying Primer. I have the travel size, and I've had this one for a good 4-5 months. So this lasts a really long time. So if you're contemplating getting either Step 1 or the other one, the smoothing primer, you can get this one if you're like not sure if you want to get the full size one, because the full size one I think is like $36. This is $16. So you can go ahead and do that, but you can do whatever you want. This is just, I first tried it out because they didn't have it in stock, so I'm like, okay, let me just get this one and it'll work better for me. So I'm going to take about that much. I'm actually just going to set my clock because you do have to be to work in ½ hour, so I always just set my clock for like 20 minutes. The longest thing I think is the eyebrows, so I just mix it up like so, and then I'm just gonna dab it all over my nose, and I put a lot on because again I am very super oily, and this just goes around my nose area. And then I'm just gonna do that right here because I'm a little bit oily right in this area right here, like my smile lines. And if you are an oily girl, this will work wonders for you. If you're dry, you will not like it. So this works really good for me. It can be different for anyone else, so just to let you know, just a little disclaimer. So just be careful when you're first using it and applying it, because it may not work as well as it does for me. So just a fact check. Well, now I'm going to go and use the Lock-It Tattoo Foundation from KatVonD. I am in the shade Medium 64. I actually think this might be a little bit too red for me. It's crazy because I change skin tone colors so quickly. It's ridiculous. I don't know, you must be like, how do you change skin tone colors? If I get in the sun even for like ½ hour, I will get a tan in the sun. Not a tan, but my color will change because I'm just so prone to like tanning. If I I just tan easy. That's really what I'm trying to say. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put it all over my face. Literally, I'm going to go over, right in here, in my ears, bring it down to my jawbone line, right here under my chin, because you want it to look flawless and like you don't have anything on, even though this is a really full coverage foundation. So if you're contemplating on trying it, try it. It's great. It's mattifying. So for, again, my oily girls, if you have problems with your skin being oily and just kind of controlling everything, this is miracle. This will definitely help you. Again, everyone's different, so you just gotta try it out and see what you like best. So I'm just going over my whole face. I'm just trying to cover everything up because again I had great skin when I was in high school. I'm only 26 and I graduated in 2008, but I didn't have any scarring on my face, and now I don't know what happened with all the stress, work and having a baby and all that stuff. My face breaks out so much. It's crazy. Some right there. Okay. This is the brush that I got from the new Tarte collection. I believe it's called the Holidays, something like that. I'm not sure. If you're contemplating on getting it, I really, really, really highly recommend it, because this buffing brush I was kind of worried about in the beginning, but it's so good. So I still have that much left over. I am not going to use it anymore because again, I don't want to look cake-faced for work. I just want to look, you know, nice. So I'm just going to continue working that foundation in like you just saw. I'm going to take this and I'm just going to rub it off with a towel or whatever you have near you, and again I'm just going to continue rubbing that in, not for too much longer. I'm just going to make sure that everything is worked in nicely, and then I'm going to go and do my concealer next. I'm going to switch up my concealer. I'm going to do something different. I'm going to use my MAC Pro Longwear. I'm in the shade NW30. It might be too light for me actually, we'll see. That's gonna be super light for me, like not even comparable. Like that's gonna make me look very ashy, so I'm not gonna use that. Where's the other one? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Sephora concealer. It's in the number 13 Caramel. I just feel like it's gonna be a better color for me right now, and it is. Then I want to look natural. I usually use the Urban Decay. What's it called? Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer, and this is the one I use. I use the color Medium Neutral, but I love it. That's my ride or die, but it's made me look really ashy with the KatVonD Foundation, and I actually just ordered the concealer from KatVonD, so I'm really, really excited to use this. I use that when I get it in. The one thing about the Sephora concealer is the application is really weird. There's not a lot that comes out, so when you, sorry I have to move that camera, when you take it out, it literally just dabs the tip. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or if there's something more I should be doing, but it does not come out. I don't know why. Therefore I'm like gloving it on. Okay, that's pretty much it. Again, going ham. Alright. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to use is the It Cosmetics Airbrush in number 103. This is what it looks like. It looks like a little buffing brush, and it's really nice. It's just the best thing ever. At first, when I first bought it, I was like, this isn't going to work for me, and I love using my finger, which I still do, but this is really, really nice. So I'm just gonna push that in. I'm not gonna swipe I'm just gonna push that in. Sorry, I had a lot of gooey thing in my eye. I'm just gonna turn off the fan for a second because I hate doing that, and the fan being on. Then it gets so hot in this room. It's crazy. This is a really nice concealer. It's really lightweight. It reminds me of the formulation of the Urban Decay Weightless Concealer. Just the way it comes out is so weird. I don't know. Again, I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing something different or what, but it's weird. I'm just gonna push that into my skin. It looks really yellow toned, but it's not. Let me know what you guys think of my lighting. I should probably zoom in a little bit more. There we go. Just gotta focus. I don't know. I have to figure out how to make my camera autofocus. It's weird. I don't know. So I am gonna go in with my finger and just press it in areas that the brush could not get, even though it got most of it. Okay, and that's what it leaves. That excess. I'm just gonna wipe that on the towel that I have. And then I'm gonna go in with my Lower Mercier translucent setting powder. I love this thing. I've had it for ages. And then I'm gonna go in with my Real Techniques setting brush like this. This and this. Oops. Just gonna go in and set my eye. Hope you guys can see what I'm doing here. Next, I don't bake for work. I bake like I'm going out somewhere, but I don't bake for work. I just set this under my eyes. I'm like, no, not doing that. Plus it doesn't take too long. It's just, I don't have time for that. I just want to set and be done. And then when I'm actually setting this powder, I'm going to go in right near my nose, right where I get the oiliest, and set that too. And this will really help me throughout the day. And then I swipe away the rest of concealer. Okay, that's pretty much it for that. Turn this fan back on. Stop. Looks very natural. I love it. Love it. If you're wondering what I have on my lips, it's the Bites Agave Lip Mask. I got this over a year ago and it's still good, and I just put it on before I do my makeup, and then once I'm done I whip it off and then put a liquid lipstick on, because that's the bee's knees. That's the only thing that will hold up for me. So I'm gonna go in with my Brow Wiz pencil. If you're wondering my brow routine, I have a video on that. I will link it down below. So I'm just gonna cut this powder because you guys have seen, oh, I have a video for that, so I will cut this part out. Okay, so my brows are done. The only thing I want to do is use the brown eye highlighter from Milani under my brows, so they look lifted. So, and you can use your finger for this, or you can use a brush, whatever you want, whatever floats your boat. To do have a brush for it. I just don't know where it is at the moment. There we go. So this is the Real Techniques shading brush. So I'm just gonna go in, and it's like I'm carving out my brow as well. But this looks really nice. Much more natural to me. Once I do that, I'm gonna go in with my finger and just make sure it's really in there nicely. If you didn't see it in this, I'm gonna show you right now. If you didn't see it on the other side. Time is up. So I go over a little bit. It's been 20 minutes again. The longest part is my brows. Okay, so once I do that, I'm just gonna take my finger like you saw. Make sure the product's actually blended out. So, okay, that's the brows. Last thing I'm going to do, which I usually use, I don't have right now, my mascara. It's the Real Technique mascara, and I really do love that. It's my favorite. Let's see if I have it here. Sorry, I barely saw any of that. Dumb. And then I'm just gonna take off the lips, or the Agave lip mask, or you can leave it on if you like the look. And I'm just gonna go in. I'm not going to do nothing right now because I am going to eat, but then when I don't eat, I'm going to go in with trust issues. Okay, so that is it. That completes my get ready with me makeup look. Actually, one more thing. I'm going to use the Scandinavia finishing makeup spray, and let that dry into my face, and then that is really it. That is how I do my makeup to go to work, and this is very natural. Again, I don't have any blush on, anything like that. It's just base. Okay, so if you like what you saw, please give this a big thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I will be back on Sunday with another video. Thanks so much. Have a great day, guys.